Miss Laura. Ah, here she is.
All right, Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Oh, Max heard me, but I don't know if anyone else did. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thanks, Stacy. All right, everyone, Shabbat Shalom. It's wonderful to see you. I appreciate that you're here instead of at home watching the game. But we're going to take a pause from the game. We're going to take a pause from our technology, our vapes. We're going to take a pause from the busyness of life. We're going to be here. We're going to be present. And we're going to sing, dance, and have some fun. We're going to get started with Bim Bam.
All right, and if things go well, it won't be the last World Series game.
That's right.
So, all right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim bim bam, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim bim bam. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim bim bam.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I love to see these seats filling up. If there's like an empty seat that you're seeing, maybe you can come up and sit closer. That would be cute and cool. I don't know if you know this, but this is currently LA's hottest club. It's great because there's no cover fee, and you get to come in, be who you are, sing as loud and as proud as you want. Not too much pressure. Our goal is just to have some fun, some community time, some being present. Whether you're here with your family or you're here celebrating a birthday, we're so thankful that you're here. I have two rules. So we've got loud and proud. You're going to sing and not care about what you sound like. And wrong and strong. So if you get the words wrong, don't worry about it. We've got the words up here for you, and you can just have fun. And then my secret rule is be fun and try. Just try it out. You might have a good time. So we're going to welcome in Shabbat with our candle lighting, and we're going to call up our birthday, Greg, to come light the candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Yeah, now we're talking. All right. Awesome. We're going to welcome in some angels. There's a lot of angels in this room, but our tradition teaches us that there are always more angels that can come and bless them. And the way we do that is by showing angels, showing the spirits around us, showing the universe, the energy, whatever you want to call it, that we're here. We're going to celebrate our bodies. We're going to celebrate our spirits and our souls. And in that form, we're going to invite more angels and more blessings into our midst. We're going to get started with Shalom Aleichem. Clapping is encouraged.
Lai, 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 la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, 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 la, 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 lai, la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, 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 lai. Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hasharet, Malachi Elyon, Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bochem leShalom, Malachi HaShalom, Malachi Elyon, Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lai, 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 la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai, 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 la, 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 lai, la, lai, la, 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 lai, la, lai. השלום מלאכי עליון ממלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא צאתם לשלום מלאכי השלום מלאכי עליון ממלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא לי 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 לי
Beautiful, beautiful. The world is always kind of crazy, and I feel like every time I'm up here, I kind of talk about how the world feels crazy. And, that's kind of how life has been for a really long time. I think I was joking with a friend that I would really love to live in a precedented time instead of living in an unprecedented time. But the truth is, we've all been in unprecedented times forever, including in the times of the rabbis. And so the rabbis taught that it was not on us to fix the world completely. They used the phrase finish the work, but we are not able to leave it alone. So we are not responsible for fixing the entire world, but we are responsible for doing our part. Part of the way we do our part is we find a little corner of the world and we make it better. Tonight, that little corner is Beit Shuvah. Tonight, we're asking for your support, your financial support. Whatever you can give, $1, 50 cents even, residents, even 50 cents, 500, whatever you can, it makes a difference. And come back next week if you want to see how that 50 cents has made a difference. Whatever it is, thank you so much. We're going to continue on with Yedi Nefesh. We sing for God. Yedi Nefesh is a euphemism for God, for the one for whom my soul loves. We're going to sing Yedi Nefesh together.
la 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 lie, 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 lie.
I want to say thank you to the Beit Shuva band. We've got Micah on guitar, we've got Yigal on percussion, we've got Raymond on drums, Charlie on bass, the impeccable Laura Bagish on keys and vocals, and our wonderful, caring, sweet, kind Cantor Nate leading us tonight. So like I said, we live in unprecedented times, and sometimes we make some mistakes. Sometimes we falter. And our tradition teaches that the way of repair was created before the world was created, as if to say that God knew before creating humans that they knew that we were going to mess things up a little bit. And so here at Beit Shuva, the way we affirm our life, the way that we affirm that we are making a new life, is we do tshuva out loud. We do tshuva and we express gratitude out loud. So if you have a tshuva, meaning you are owning up to something that you're not so proud of, and you would like to commit to yourself and the community of changing your ways, or if you have a general gratitude, come on up and share it.
Good evening, my name is Jim, and I'm an alcoholic and a grateful member of this community. I need to make tshuva to the community, to the administrative staff, and to my care team. Last Friday, I drank, and that part is I'm an alcoholic, and that sometimes that happens. It's what I did with that. And I was deceptive in such a way that I caused damage to people that care about me, the people that support me. And these people went to bat for me based upon the lie I told them. So I didn't go to the hospital originally for for my heart pain. I went there because I was intoxicated, and that's how they discharged me. And then, since I couldn't come clean, I was asked to leave. And then it was 4 days of living hell. And, but I've learned from that mistake. And I want to say I'm sorry to the community as a whole. I love all of you guys and all the administrative staff of my care team. And I'm grateful I made it back to you. That's it, thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
Hey, I'm Seb. I'm a grateful member of this community. I'm coming up here because I wanted to get high. I want to get high every day. I want to be clear. I want to get high every day. And but today was a little bit different. I heard something I didn't like from my kid's mom, and it kind of spun me into a bit of a spiral. My point was that I'm grateful that I was able to reach out to a couple people here. Actually, no, they reached out to me, and I replied, and I was able to actually dump onto them what was going on. And I didn't get high, but I'm scared because I still want to get high every day. Dude, that's just the reality. Every day I want to get high. And I'm grateful because I was thinking about it on the way here, that when I came here, my list of what I wanted was so small. It was a phone call from my kid. It was a new pair of sneakers. It was some of my own Cokes I could keep up on the men's floor that people wouldn't steal. And I can tell you in 20 months, what I got was 1,000 times that. And I've met some of the best people I've ever met in my entire life here. And I'm just grateful for you guys. Thanks.
Hi, my name's Shoshana. I'm a grateful resident here and a community member, and an addict. And this is going to be hopefully my last Shabbat as a resident. I'm going to be leaving on Friday, and I mean, it's just like night and day, like the opportunities in my life that are now open to me because of Beit Teshuvah, and I'm really grateful for all the residents, for all the staff members, my care team, for alternative sentencing. They helped me clear up a lot of stuff, and yeah, I'm just really grateful that this place exists and that I'm a part of it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Barbara, and I'm very grateful to be part of your community. And a couple of weeks ago, I expressed my gratitude when our son DK, or Danny, had his last Shabbat service here as a resident. And my gratitude continues to grow as I watch my son move forward, valuing the connections he has with all of you at BTSAA and with his own higher power. He'll continue to make connections. I know he's committed to the changes he is pursuing, and as he steps up, I have a tshuva. I will step back. I know I have a tendency to overthink, overdo, and want to help, but doing so is contrary to my sincere realization that Danny, who survived so much, is very capable and possesses some amazing traits that will help him to find his way forward. And he'll live life fully and with purpose and meaning, not just survive, because he wants that. I have faith in him and in the higher power that took him through the BTS path to sobriety with recovery. I've learned so much from this journey that explored addiction and supportive communities. Danny's stepping up, I'm stepping back. Progress, not perfection, one day at a time. I want to wish all of you a brighter future as you overcome the difficult struggle with this terrible family disease of addiction. So my heart goes out to all of you.
Thank you so much, Barbara. That's so beautiful.
Hi, my name is Clay. I'm a grateful member of this community. I just want to give a tshuva to the community, to my treatment team, to myself, to my parents. I drank last week. I threw away another 4 months. This is my third relapse, and it was not fun. It was not worth it. The disease is real. Everything is real. Everything that they talk about in AA is real. And I have just so much gratitude for this place because, one, they didn't kick me out. Two, they accepted me back from leaving the first time I came here. And three, everybody here has been so loving and has just been so comforting. I don't have family in LA, and they've just been my family here, and I can't imagine not having this place as a backbone and as a support system. And I'm really grateful for my internships that I'm allowed to still have, and they're on hold right now, but hopefully I'll get them back. And I just want to say thank you to this place and to everyone who shows up for BTS. Shabbat Shalom.
Okay, you can send the chair. These are my wingmen. So I'm serious. I'm Ian. I'm a proud member of this community. Some of you know, most of you don't. All the virtual people probably know. Shit. Saturday night, my daughter died. And she died, people ask how'd she die, and she died from homelessness. And she came into my life 20 plus years ago. And the gratitude is I got to be there for her. I got to raise her. She gave me grandchildren, etc. I'm just profoundly happy. About 8 years ago, I couldn't reach her. And turns out she had a psychotic break in her late 20s, which is not typical. And she's started with homeless shelters and back and forth, and next thing, about 4 years ago, she's been on the street. And to love someone that is homeless is a level of, I don't know, acceptance and grace and gratitude. And I got to a place where I just resigned myself to this is the reality. And I would get the phone call. She was obviously in some kind of hospital, whatever it was. They all have my number. I was the only number she remembered. And the hospital would call, and I run there immediately. I'll bring some french fries, I'll bring some something, whatever. And I got to be with her, and sometimes she was completely disoriented, as one sees the chronic mentally on the streets, and other times she was, seemingly good. And I'll be like, Tracy, just stay the night, stay another night. It's raining out, just stay another night. And undoubtedly, the next morning, she was gone for whatever reason. She suffered with alcoholism and addiction, but the mental health piece was primary. So, I know many of you have been homeless for whatever reasons. And so I got the call last Saturday night. I actually was working late from work, and I looked at the phone, and I just kind of knew. And they said she had died, and I felt a level of relief. It was bittersweet, but I was heartbroken, but I was like, it's over for her. And I was okay with that. On some level, I was kind of hoping for that call. And the real gratitude is somehow, because somehow the police knew how to find me. So she wasn't a Jane Doe that disappeared, and for the rest of my life, I would have never known. So that's my gratitude. She was wonderful. She was delightful, and I wanted to share that with my family. Thank you.
That's why we come every week, right? We come here for joy and sorrow and family. Gonna call the band back up. The rabbis teach that there is a temple in heaven that can only be opened and accessed through song. And so we're gonna cry, sing, and dance to the heavens with Mizmor Shir.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות,
newest people in the room up here, our newest residents. We got Vincent, Ethan, Edwin, James, David, and Jim. Come on up. Come on up. And then we're gonna have Gregory, you come up too. Our birthday man.
All right, come on, Greg. Ooh, sorry. It's okay. Close quarters up here. Don't worry. No harm, no foul. All right, Greg. Fire at will.
May the door of this house be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for fellowship.
May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture.
May the door of this house be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity.
May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet.
May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness.
Everyone, may this house be for all who enter, the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. Amen. Amen, amen. All right. We're going to introduce the newest members of our community. First name will be sufficient, and then we'll say a blessing, and then send you on your way with a little inspiration, hopefully. So, community, this is
Jim.
Jim! Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nalech Beor Bishem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. All right, everyone, this is
Ethan.
Ethan. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech be'or b'shem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome. Good to have you here. All right, community, this is
Vince.
Vince. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech be'or b'shem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. All right, community, this is
James.
James. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech be'or b'shem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. All right, everyone, this is
Hello guys, my name is Edwin.
Edwin. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech Bior Bishem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome, Edwin. Yeah, we're glad to have you here. All right, community, this is
David.
David. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech be'or b'shem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I don't know why. I have a bunch of emotions tonight myself. Everyone who shared has kind of left me somewhat welling up. So this is the time where we give you a little encouragement. So, Clea, can I use you real quick as an example? Yeah. Okay. So she came up here and she said that she basically threw away 4 months of time. Did that 4 months of time not happen? Well, okay. So it happened, but now it's gone. I mean, I don't believe so. I think. Okay. That makes more sense to me. That makes more sense. Now, for all of you who have just made this decision to come into a new environment with a bunch of people that you've never met before in kind of crisis time in your life, that's the hardest decision, to actually walk through the door. Because when you were brought, however you traveled here, and you made it to the front door, you still could have took off down Venice Boulevard. And you could have found any number of things to get into that your old self would have really reveled in. Now, Greg, how many years is it? 18 years. Were there times in that 18 years where you felt like you wanted to run down Venice Boulevard, metaphorically, you know?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yes. So this is a process. It takes time, energy, effort, and our past failures come into play. We get that experience. We carry that with us. Sometimes we have to fail multiple times to actually believe that we have a problem. So you did more research. That's okay. You made it back. That was a hard choice. And all of you who made it here today, that was a very difficult choice. Now, it's left to you to take advantage of this community, of the world around you as a whole, your families, your friends, people that are close to you, and your higher power. Engage with that and move forward in your life. That's on you, but we can help you with that. And when times are tough and you want to run down Venice Boulevard, there's one thing sometimes that's only available to us. That one thing is? Hold on. Sometimes you just have to hold on. And that bad idea or the, pull to run down Venice Boulevard, that will pass if we do something else. If we engage in a conversation with someone, if we engage in a prayer, if we engage with our own soul. So I invite you all to engage with your own soul, start that relationship again, and your higher power and this community. So welcome them all for that difficult decision that they made. Thank you, Greg. I know one of these days.
Of course. We're about to do a prayer called the Mishaberach, and the word Mishaberach literally means to the one who blesses. And so we actually say the Mishaberach for many different occasions. It's when somebody is trying something new. It's when somebody is going on a new journey. We use this term Mishaberach, the one who has blessed, and the phrase goes, the one who has blessed our ancestors. We bring in the blessings of our ancestors, of our higher power, of the energy in the room. We bring that to bless whatever journey we're on. And right now, we're singing the Mishaberach for those who are ill of body, mind, or spirit. So I want to ask you if there is someone in your heart, someone you're thinking of. It could be yourself. Let's say their names out loud and bring their names to our room. We sing the Mishaberach together.
Mishaberach Avoteinu Avraham Yitzchak V'Yakov Sarah Rivka Rachel V'Leah Hu Yivarech V'Yirapeh Et HaCholim Elna Rifana La Elna Rifana La Elna Rifana
אברהם, יצחק ויעקב. שרה, רבקה, רחל ולאה. הוא יברך וירפא את החולים.
We continue to officially welcome in Shabbat with Lecha Dodi. Come, my beloved, let's welcome in the Queen of Shabbat, the manifestation of the feeling of contentment, the feeling of wholeness, the feeling of celebration. Lecha Dodi. I hope you'll dance with me.
מיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד לשמו תפארת ולתהילה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה תהי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. If you are able, please rise and face the doorway as we welcome in the Shabbos bride. Boi ושלום עטרת בלה גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני המשגולה בואי כלה בואי כלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת All right, stay standing, please. We are going to do our call to prayer. lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Baruchu et Adonai Hamivorach. Baruch Adonai Hamivorach, Hamivorach Leolam Vaed. Hamivorach, Hamivorach Leolam Vaed. You may be seated.
So it took me a little longer than usual to get all these fringes in my hand. But it's a tradition when we say the Shema that we gather the four corners of our tzitzit, these are called, to represent the gathering of the world. The gathering of the world in love and in listening. And so we're reminded that when we say the Shema, we're not only telling ourselves to listen for inner guidance in our higher self and our higher power, but we're also hoping for the entire world to listen and to be inspired by love. So we sing together the Shema in the Be'ahavta.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Ve'avta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavecha ufo nafshecha ufo meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom alevavecha veshinantam levanecha v'dibarta baham b'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech ושוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם נאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך.
I'm going to have us take 3 deep breaths together. One more. I'm going to have us do a little exercise. Clea, can I get the next slide? All right. I'm going to have all of you read along with me. I am more than the wrongs I have caused. I can let go of my shame. I forgive myself for the things I've done wrong and strive to make amends. Through honesty, I honor the holy spark within me as I honor all parts of myself. I am worthy of change, happiness, and peace. How did that feel in your body as you said that? Did they feel completely true? Or did they feel like a lie? Or an aspiration? Somewhere in between? Tonight is Halloween. And although there aren't direct ties between Halloween history and practices, a night of monsters and ghouls and goblins is without a doubt very human. Who among us has not felt monstrous? Some of us have been called ugly or angry. We've been labeled as a drunk, a junkie, a retread, hopeless, crazy. After a while, these labels permeate our self-esteem and lead to great shame and guilt. Rabbi Samuel Rose wrote, a properly developed sense of busha, of shame, acts as a mechanism to prevent us from individual wrongdoing. In our personal lives, when we exercise our power over those unjustly, when we are unfaithful in our relationships, both personal and professional, we succumb to peer pressure, when we act in a demeaning way, or when we act violently, we should have a healthy amount of shame to make it so we don't do that again. But there's a limit to how much shame is healthy. Judaism teaches that causing deep shame for another person is as if to kill someone. Therefore, tradition asserts that too much shame, ignoring the beauty within us, is a form of self-imposed death. Our shame becomes a narrative imposed upon us by ourselves or others, and we become stuck and fearful. We become isolated, and it becomes impossible to distinguish between feeling guilty for something and feeling constant shame about who we are. We confuse our language. Instead of saying, I have done something bad, it becomes, I am bad. And then we welcome and we deep dive into the shame cycle of I have something I feel shame about. I engage in an unhealthy behavior to deal with that shame. I use, or I call a boyfriend I shouldn't, or I steal something to get away from that feeling. I beat myself up about it. I say, okay, I'll never do it again. I'll be perfect. I'll never make a mistake again. And I mess up because it's too high of an expectation. And then I'm back in the cycle of I can't be perfect, so I might as well not try again, and I'm going to do it again. Maybe I'll start to feel better one time, and then I'll say it's going to be the last time. But it's a cycle that keeps going, and it keeps us locked and stuck. This week, Torah portion offers a way out of that cycle, a way to reinvent ourselves without tearing down ourselves unrelentingly. In this week's Torah portion, God calls to a man named Avram and says, Lech lecha me'artzecha u'moledecha mi'beit avicha al ha'aretz asher arecha. Go forth from yourself, from your native land and from your father's house to the land that I will show you. And Avram, along with his wife Sarah, go on a journey, and they go. And Avram and Sarai listen to God's call, and they do well. They do well because they're committed to a new life. And through trying, they're given a new name. Sarai becomes Sarah, and Avram becomes Abraham. And Avram and Sarai do not become David and Rachel or Saul and Hannah. They become Abraham and Sarah. Just a small change. That ha sound represents godliness. So the idea is that we don't need to throw out all of ourselves to start a new life. We don't need to beat ourselves up into submission to start over. We can take what we have and build upon it. We need also to make space for the feelings of pain and grief and let them go. We are honest about who we are, all parts of ourselves, and we make the best decisions to allow us to live in light and peace. Psychologist Graham Grimes offers an alternative to the shame cycle of what we actually should do when we've messed up. We describe the experience, we take stock of our thoughts and feelings about the experience, we evaluate the experience, whether it was good or bad, we say what we have learned, and we create a realistic action plan. I hope you noticed that beating yourself up, calling yourself a piece of shit, saying I am bad is not on that list. It's time to let go of that narrative. Rather than saying I am bad, I am a monster, it's okay, I've done bad things, how am I going to fix it? And so I'm going to call up the band, and I'm going to ask us again one more time to take one breath, one deep breath. And even if it doesn't feel 100% true, we're going to try our affirmations one more time. Okay? I am more than the wrongs I have caused. I can let go of my excessive shame. I forgive myself for the things I've done and strive to make amends. Through honesty, I honor the holy spark within me as I honor all parts of myself. I am worthy of change, happiness, and peace. And because we love a both and at Beit Shuva, meaning two things can be true at the same time, we're going to give space to the feelings of feeling monstrous and othered, because we all know that if we keep our feelings in, they'll come out in a weird, not so great way. And so may this house continue to be a refuge for those who have felt ugly and crazy, unredeemable, who have felt like a creep.
Nailed it. All right, here we go.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh, she's running out the door. She's whatever you want. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
All right, we're going to invite up some gratitude for our birthday if we have any. Great, come on up, share some gratitude for our birthday rock star. Come on up, yeah.
So my name is Natasha, and I'm a grateful member of this community. So I'd say 2009, I was in Chowchilla. If anybody doesn't know what that is, that's a women's prison facility. It was probably my 4th trip, I think. And I belong to the Jewish community there, right? We eat kosher, all this stuff. We see a rabbi. And once a month, Greg would come. He would come see us girls up in Chowchilla. And what he does is he brings the service to us. He brings the music book and the prayers and everything. So we get Shabbat service and Saturday services. And it's really the reason why Saturday service is my favorite. He taught us all the songs and the prayers, and we look forward to him coming. But also, he taught us about Bet Shuvah, right? So this was 2009. I got out in 2012. He taught us about Cary and this great place and everything, and I paroled here. And I'm here now, still. And it's because of him, and it's because of Cary. And this place is amazing, and I just want to give gratitude. It's a hard trip, it's a long trip. Us girls appreciate you have no idea. We look forward to, he'd bring us treats, little noshes, just anything he could. But he made us feel like home once we walked in here. We already knew what was going to happen, the prayers and everything. He brought us Torah portion. Remember when you told us the story about the mule, the stubborn mule? Great story. He'd acted out and everything. Great guy. But I just want to tell you how grateful I am for my soul, and that it's no wonder that you don't come from here, right? Right. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Paul. I'm a proud parent of Bet Teshuvah, a proud member of Bet Teshuvah, and I'm very proud and honored to get up here on behalf of Greg Metzger. When I first came to Bet Teshuvah, there's something about coming to Bet Teshuvah that anytime I walk in here, part of me, it's like the first time I ever walked in here. I still retain that feeling. And the first time I ever walked in here was in 2008 with my son. Hadn't seen him for the better part of 15 years. For most of that time, didn't know if he was alive or not. And turns out he was. But he was in desperate need of help. And we had heard of Bet Teshuvah, and my wife and I were sort of totally disconnected from Judaism, and the thought of a Jewish rehab was really frightening. I mean, I thought, it was just going to be, it was going to smell bad. Everyone was going to have long beards, and they're bowing, and I did not want to walk through those doors, but I was with my son, and I hadn't been with him for a long, long time. And the first person who we talked to was Greg. And I didn't know anything about addiction, about AA, about Bet Teshuvah, about anything. And I just thought that this is the wisest person I ever heard talk. He was just very down to earth. He was very caring. He was, whatever he heard, he just took it in stride, and, you're going to be okay. And that was, the last thing we thought we'd ever feel again is okay. And so that was 2008. So that was 17 years ago. Greg is celebrating 18 years of sobriety. So he hadn't been sober for all that long. I didn't know if he was a rabbi. I didn't know anything. But Greg was the biggest comfort we could have had in that moment. And thank you, Greg, and congratulations.
Hi, my name is Heather. I'm an alcoholic and a grateful member of this community and alumni. Greg and I went through the house together, 18 years ago. And like some people have shared here tonight, I haven't been sober the entire time. I've had some ins and outs, and he's been a constant, not just in recovery, but in friendship, in Judaism. I'm getting emotional. He's a pillar. An example is, I'm speaking at a meeting tomorrow at 7 a.m., before Greg asked me, and I woke up to a text that reminded me about the meeting, but not about tonight and the birthday. He's just that humble. And I can say, I'm not always great at following through with my commitments, but, I would come sick, I would come with a headache, it matters to me. And I'm grateful that you're in my life in a myriad of capacities. And it's so great to be here and see people that I've met when I was just a kid. The place didn't look like this, didn't sound like this. It got cool music going on. And if you're new, keep coming back. I've never seen anyone try in this program and fail. I mean, from dirt to just the top of the world, just keep going. Get some people you like and stick around.
All right. Super fast, super fast.
Speak all night into the next day about this guy. In fact, when I first met him, we did. I'm a grateful member too. In fact, I came right after him. Trisha, hi. Shabbat Shalom. Quick. Stop. Where was I? Thank you. Happy birthday.
That's how you do it. All right, Greg, let's get you up here for your 18 years. Hi.
My name is Greg, and I'm a grateful member of this community. Yeah, I'm incredibly moved by today. Just a couple things. The folks who are up here earlier, this is going to change your life. 18 years ago when I stood up here and they did that, yes, I wanted to run down Venice Boulevard, but I didn't. And so when I came in here, I looked a little different than I look today. I had a really big life, a huge life, and I just crashed down on me. And I got to a point so I've got some friends here who've known me for 40 years. They knew me when I could drink like a gentleman. I'd like to say when I met my lovely wife in junior high, she met me before I was drinking, but that's so not true. I think my mother is the only person who's known me before I drank. But what I went from, being able to drink like a gentleman very quickly, to the, couple too many martinis, to not being able to go 5 conscious minutes without taking a hit off of a bottle, a pipe, or a needle. And that's not where I wanted to go. And I could not stop drinking and using no matter what. And I tried every possible way to stop. I went to some of the big fancy rehabs in Malibu, did all of that, and it didn't work, and I gave up on myself until I was, intervened on, one last time and brought to Beit Yeshuva, where I didn't want to go, and because I was hopeless. And I told them I was hopeless. And they said, I said, I'll stay 3 days. And they said, great, stay 3 days and we'll talk to you. But I ended up staying here, learned a lot of great things, a lot of great values. But I also was here, it was a really safe place to be, to take the steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. And I took the steps of Alcoholics Anonymous and my life got better. But more importantly, the life of all the people around me got better. And it says normally I would talk Torah up here a lot, and I'm sure I could find the relevant portion, but it's really about, it says in the big book on, page 164 that great events will come to pass for you and countless others. And I can tell you that has happened to me since I've been here, and to countless others. I have friends for 40 years. I have a business partner who I've been working with, and we've built a great business that's being advocates in a space where people need advocates. I have a great friend here who's an amazing filmmaker who's helping me. Tomorrow 200 foster youth are going to an awards show where their films will be screened and they will be the ones getting the awards. And that's because I came to Beit Yeshuva, that I was able to help build that. And Barry, who's an amazing filmmaker, made a documentary about that has so far won 11 Best Documentary Awards. And so I'll invite you all to the premiere of that in January. And my friend Heather, who's just... who's been amazing, and she's brilliant, and really helped our son a lot. And my lovely wife Becky, who I have stepsons who don't hate me, and I think a couple of them I think they kind of like me, and that's pretty amazing, I got to see last weekend I got to go to Beyond Baroque. And my mother was doing a reading of her latest book, and I'm very proud of her. And I get to do so many things today in my life that I would not be able to do if it wasn't for Beit Yeshuva. So I like to say it's not, Beit Yeshuva may not have saved my life, but it gave me a life worth living, right? And I'm glad when I can come back here and give back. And I miss going to prisons. I really do. Just the really amazing experience. Anyway, Rabbi Jade, thank you.
Thank you.
Really, thank you.
All right, everyone, we're going to sing Happy Birthday to Greg.
Come up front, Greg.
Stay right there. Everyone, let's stand up, give him some love.
Here, come on down so everyone can gather around you. Come on in, everyone. Gather around.
And actually, Trisha is the only one here who saw me at my absolute worst.
Amazing. What a blessing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Greg. Happy birthday to you. Keep coming back sober.
We want to give a special shout out to our sisterhood for providing the cake. Something funny about this week's cake is that it says Shana Tova. And I don't quite know why, but it's funny and it's there. You should go check it out. That's week 2 of that. So a little fun giggle for us. All right, we want to say thank you to our Shabbat sponsor, Greg, for sponsoring our beautiful Shabbat. Sponsoring Shabbat is a beautiful way to support our community. We don't have an exact amount of what it means to sponsor Shabbat. It's just, you can talk to Sarah Jacobs about it, but it's a really beautiful way to enhance our Shabbat experience here. We have a couple announcements. Want to remind everyone that Rabbi Iggy teaches Talmud every Wednesday and Friday at 9 a.m. on Zoom. If you're interested in getting to know more about Judaism, about getting to know our texts a little more, it's a great, fun class. He's an excellent teacher. So if you would like info on that, that's on our website. Giving a big shout out to our Beit Shuvah thrift store. Our thrift store does so much. Our thrift store is where people can do their community service hours. We give internships to people here. If you have stuff that you do not want, bring it over to the store. We also have drivers and vans that will come and pick up stuff for you. So please check out our store. It's really great. Our spotlight this week is on our very own Charlie. Please go to our website and read about Charlie's journey, written by Dylan. And I'm going to, hype up our challah, our baked teshuvah challah. We've got a limited flavor, pumpkin challah. It's so good. It's a beautiful way to give back to our community. It's really delicious. Something you can, take with you. If this is your first time here at Beit Shuvah, scan our barcode. Help us get to know you a little bit. Welcome. Let's go to coffee. Let's meet. Let's hang out. Thank you again for joining us this Shabbat. Before we wrap up, we're going to take some time to remember those who we've lost in years past, during this season, or in this last year, or as recently as last week. So if you are thinking of someone who is no longer with us, I ask you to rise and say their name as my hand reaches you. We also say Kaddish for everyone who doesn't have someone to say Kaddish for them. We read the words on the screen. Please rise if you are comfortable. Yitgadal v'yikadash shmei Rabbah, ve'alma divra cherute ve'almich machute, ve'chayechon u'v'yomachon u'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael, bagala u'vizman karim v'imru, amen. Yehe shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam ole amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitra'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalel v'yitalal shmei dekudasha brichu. Le'ela minkom birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiram v'alma v'imru, amen. Yehe shlama Rabbah min Shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'romav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. May the one who brings peace in the heavens bring peace to us. We close out with a song for peace.
All right. Y'all ready? 1,
Yisrael V'al kol yod v'tevel V'yimru Amen Oseh shalom bimromav Hu yaseh shalom aleinu V'al kol Yisrael V'al kol yod v'tevel V'yimru Amen Yai la lai 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 yai lai 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 ya la lai 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 ya la lai la 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 lai lai yai la lai 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 yai lai 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 ya la lai 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 ya la lai la 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 lai lai Oseh shalom bimromav Hu yaseh shalom aleinu V'al kol Yisrael V'al kol yod v'tevel V'yimru Amen Yai la lai 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 yai lai 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 ya la lai 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 ya la lai la 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 lai 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 la lai 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 yai lai 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 ya la lai 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 ya la lai la 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 lai lai Oseh shalom bimromav Hu yaseh shalom aleinu V'al kol Yisrael V'al kol yod v'tevel V'yimru All right, I want to thank Erica and Jesse and Clea and Nomi and Christopher and Aaliyah, everyone that handles the technical aspect of our service. I want to thank Rabbi Jade. And I want to thank all of you for being here, being a part of, and not being distracted by baseball. We'll end it right now. Everyone, please rise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Good Shabbos, everyone.